What's up, hustlers? I'm gonna try to make today's video short and sweet because a good friend of mine said that my videos are way too long, and maybe that's just because I'm passionate about what I'm doing here, what I do, and all the different facets of it, right? Because yeah, I started a landscape and lawn care company, but there's so much more to that, so much more to it than that. When it comes to building a business that succeeds. On Friday, I closed around $10,000 in landscape installs, maintenance contracts, some sod stuff going in. Pretty excited about that, considering. Pretty excited. So if you want to get there, you can. You just have to do some simple stuff, and I'm telling you what kind of stuff you got to do for free, right? So that should make it easy for you. Let me stop. Sometimes I want to say some stuff in these videos for some particular people because they kind of got under my skin. But I think it's jealousy. I think that they are unhappy with the fact that they're stuck in a 9-to-5, and they knew me when I was stuck in a 9-to-5, and I think they have funny things to say because they don't have an out, or they know that there is one, but they're afraid to take it. And so I'm not gonna say some of the stuff I want to say. Anyway, we're making this video short. So I told you guys put pictures on your Google business listing in the last video. I told you put pictures of your work related to your work and captions on your Facebook, your Instagram, and your Google business listing. And those things are very important. But now let's get down into ads. Let's get down into the psychology of selling something online and what kind of photos you should be using in your ads. Because a lot of you guys might think you should take a picture of your work and upload it and then put a caption and make that your ad for your business or your service, and that is what you should not do. That's the exact opposite of what you need to do. And I want you to think about anytime you're watching TV or you're listening to the radio and a commercial comes on for a big brand that you know very well, Coca-Cola, Apple, something like that. Think about what they say. Think about what they show you. Because the first thing that they talk about or say is not their product. It's about you, and it's about your feeling in that moment, right? Coca-Cola, refreshing. They're letting you hear the Coke pour, the ice cubes, right? They're talking about grandparents and their grandchildren enjoying time outside, enjoying each other. They're appealing to your emotions because selling is an emotional process. There are 1 million other people who offer the same product and the same service as you. And if all 1 million of you were to take a picture of what your product is and post it online or show it to someone, they are not going to be readily stimulated, amused, entertained, or propelled to purchase that product because they see it every single day. They see lawns every day, they see hamburgers every day, they see soda every day. They see cell phones and laptops every day. But what you need to do is find a way to connect with your target audience. We talked about finding your target audience previously. And so I figured out that my target audience is women who don't have time for the lawn, either because they just had a baby, they're going to have a baby, because they just became single, whether that be through divorce or an unfortunate death. And so I know that my target audience happens to be women, right? Now, some men could be in those same circumstances, but for the most part, they have the physical ability to do it, and their pride really won't let them pay someone to go do their lawn. Now, I do have some upstanding customers who are men for different reasons. Sometimes they're business professionals, they don't have the time. They're real estate guys, they have multiple houses, whatever the reason may be. But for the most part, my target demographic is women at a certain age. And so now that I know that they don't want to see a picture of a fresh cut lawn. 2 reasons. The first reason is they're going to look at it, and if it's a great photo, if it's a stock photo, they're going to immediately lose trust because they're going to think I found a picture online and I used it for an ad. And they're not going to think it's my work, and it's going to turn them off psychologically already because they know I'm posting pictures of someone else's work. The second thing could be I post a picture of my work and there's something wrong in the photo. Maybe it's not even something I did. Maybe I went there to mow the grass and I didn't include shrubs for this particular house, and they see a messed up shrub in the back, or they see a dead patch of grass, and I'm not there treating the grass, I'm just cutting it. And so one of these 2 things could happen. Number 1, your picture's too good because they know it's not you. Number 2, your picture's real, but they see something that's not even your fault, and they immediately discredit your service because they don't like the product. So what you need to do is find a picture that's not your product at all, but it appeals to them emotionally. My target audience is women. What do I know? I know they don't have time. If they don't have time, that means they don't have time to mess around with an unreliable service either. So what do? I find a picture of a woman who's frustrated, and then I caption it something like this: are you tired of fighting to find reliable lawn care? One of the best ads I ever put out was a picture that I jacked off of a relationship blog. It was royalty free. I say jacked, I didn't steal it. It's a woman hitting a guy in the face with a boxing glove on, and it's kind of like comical. It's not like he's bloody or anything, but you know, he's making this crazy face and she punches him in the face. And so the ad says, are you tired of fighting for reliable lawn care? And then, so now you've posed a problem, right? Or you've said something interesting. And so the next thing you want to do is provide a solution, right? So you say, are you tired of this? Or are you in need of this? Do you need help in this area? Would you like to know something? And then you provide a solution, right? So if you're tired of fighting for reliable lawn care, boom, who's the solution? Well, I am. I'm 5-star rated on Google. Customer satisfaction is guaranteed, blah, blah, blah. And then the third thing is going to be a call to action. Book now. Call us now. Right now. Now. And I know that seems salesy and you don't want to do it. You need to do it because they need to have some sense of urgency in contacting you. Because for the most part, when people see something, even if they're in need of it, there's nothing really telling them they need to do it right then. They've got a million things going on. And in this information age, people are super distracted. If you could try to push them, right, to contact you now and give them some incentive to do so. Maybe you're just now accepting a few more accounts in their area. Maybe you're running a special. It's a limited time for the price, right? We're not going to get into all that and if you should be dishonest or not, right? Because you still need to keep a company reputation, right? You're out here making a name for yourself. So if you're going to do something like that, make it real. You know, don't just say if you respond to this ad, your rate's going to be whatever the regular rate is. And then the customer finds out everyone gets that rate. Don't do that. But give them some incentive to act now. Not a whole lot of incentive. You don't want to screw yourself. But so these are things to think about. Like I said, I'm going to keep this one short and sweet. Don't post photos of your work for ads. Post photos of your work for your business listing, your Instagram, Facebook profile. Your ads need to be neutral to your work, but they need to be personal to the customer. And you have to find out who your target audience is before you can do that. So next time you're scrolling through Facebook or watching TV or something, pay attention to the ads. Of course, they're going to showcase their product at the end. They've got teams of people. They pay thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars to professionally present that product, and presentations, everything. So until you get there, don't worry about product presentation. Worry about the service that you're trying to offer this person and how you're going to connect with them and make them want to buy your service. And I guarantee you, when you're starting out, it's not going to be a picture of your work. Not to say that your work's not great, but that's not where it's at. Now, further down the road, if you start doing huge commercial jobs, you're in front of a well-known business and you can capture their logo and they're okay with that, by all means, put that in your ad, you know? Say that you're the guy who takes care of the grounds for such and such company that everyone knows about. Sure, you know, build that. But we're not there yet. All right, so short and sweet, I'm going to go use that. Remember that. I might even show you guys some screenshots of the metrics on the responses I've got from ads like that. And they're a heck of a lot better than pictures of my work. And the work that I posted was great. I mean, I'm talking striping St. Augustine grass, which it doesn't happen. Here in Florida, we're not laying stripes, right? I've posted pictures of jobs that I've done. I was impressed with myself when I left. I'm like, man, that looked good. People don't care. No, so you got to connect with them emotionally. You guys take it sleazy. Keep hustling.